Do I dare dream tonight?
We are surrounded by dreams, the ideas of architects, the inspiration of engineers, and the vision of our Creator. Be it a home or the family who resides within, it started with a dream, rooted in hope, nurtured with loving hands, and brought into reality with dedication and determination and a faith in what and who we believe. It was no different in 1851 when Josiah White, a Quaker from Philadelphia, set out after his dream. His peers urged him away from the idea, but his vision was resolute. His dream was to create a boys' school west of the Mississippi River on the plains of the Midwest. His goal, to educate boys in trade skills and enlighten them in the path to the Lord. Over the decades, the location moved, the mission expanded, and the name changed until finally, the goal was refined, the location solidified, and a new name was chosen, Quakerdale.
Quakerdale is a nonprofit Christian agency serving youth and families. We do educational services and support services for families.
We also want to be a teaching tool, a learning tool, a support tool for the communities and the families that we interact with.
Our goal is to assist these young people in our program to become healthy adults and contribute to society in a positive way.
I just think that it's God who has brought us all here together.
We have a spiritual life director, and he spends time orchestrating opportunities for kids to learn about their spiritual health, spiritual life, to learn about God.
Quakerdale works with young people both through state contracts and through our private academy side, giving us the opportunity to make our services available to really anyone with need.
While Quakerdale strives to help others overcome their obstacles, they also face challenges of their own. Substantial cuts in state funding have provided the opportunity for Quakerdale to move away from a total dependence on state funding toward a privately supplemented non-profit organization. This not only allows Quakerdale to reduce reliance on a financially reeling state government, it allows them to better suit the needs of the adolescents, families, and communities they strive to support.
Quakerdale used to be really bound to the state contract, but we are doing less of that.
We continue the line of work that we've been doing for many decades, but we've branched aggressively into the area of offering services in the communities that we are located based on the needs of the community. Very different from offering services based on the needs of contracts available.
I really think it's important to support Quakerdale because of the mission that Quakerdale has and the fact that there aren't enough state dollars to support all the needs that are out there.
And I think that's one of the benefits of a nonprofit status. You don't have to make it all about the money and what are the outcomes for the state. You can make it more about this is an investment in a child.
Quakerdale offers support services that help adolescents develop better communication skills, teamwork, and life management abilities. The Promise Academy's on-campus residential education program includes a prep school basketball team and a sustainable agriculture learning lab. Outreach services like mobile camps and the Wolf Ranch Equine Program, joined together with a common vision and strengthened by Christian faith, make Quakerdale a place where new beginnings are discovered.
Yes, I made mistakes, but I mean, we all do, so you just live and you learn.
It helps me look at the world better and what I should do and what I shouldn't do.
When I was 14 years old, after a series of not entertaining events in my life, and then I earned a spot at the New Providence location. And so when I got to Quakerdale, the Hemmers, Mr. Hemmer, took the time to be kind to me. It was an incident where I was in a depression and refused to get out of bed for several days. Just defiant, really, more than anything. and he forced me to go outside and cut the grass with scissors. And it made me so mad I threw the scissors at him. And his response to me was that he got down on the ground and he hugged me. And that was the first time that I had human contact in a long time that was without some kind of a string attached. If that campus doesn't exist, and there's somebody like me, who's gonna help them? Who's gonna be available to reach out to them? I don't know. So that initial investment when I was 14 has paid out exponentially hundreds and thousands of times.
While Quakerdale is proud of its heritage, its leaders maintain a constant focus on the future. The upcoming addition of an additional residence for the Promise Academy in New Providence is just one example, one step toward more educational programs and better facilities. Quakerdale has made tremendous strides. The tireless work of volunteers and generosity of donors are the foundation of Quakerdale's growth. Continued and new partnerships ensure Quakerdale's vision will be a reality.
It's just part of giving back. You know, you're impacting a life of a child who impacts the life of society.
It is a place of healing, if I had to sum it up into one word. It's a place where people get back in touch with themselves.
I feel like God is telling me that I did such a great job and that I'm doing something right by coming here.
There was a girl that we had, she started off in our shoplifting diversion program. And from there, we took her into day treatment because extremely troubled home. Ended up successfully completing the program. We kept working with her, and she got off probation 6 months ago. She still will call, stop by, and just say, you know, you were the factor that changed my life. That's the pay you get. You know, I always tell people this isn't a job for me. It's a life choice.
Over 160 years ago, one man started with a dream. That dream grew into a vision, and that vision is still alive, strong, and expanding today. Quakerdale is still committed to helping kids who have lost the ability to dream, and in turn, in developing stronger kids with brighter futures, better families, and healthier communities. Growing dreams into reality.
Do I dare dream tonight?
Yesterday?
No.
But today is different.
It's different. Because it was in my darkest hour.
I found the hope.
The hope to shine.